Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Come on in. We are cooking with Mr. Taterbuggin this evening. Hoping that we have a lot of friends tonight. Y'all come on in. Hope you got the word that we were cooking tonight. Yeah, come on in. I see everybody coming in now. Glad to see everybody. Let's see, I'm looking for names here. I'm sorry, I have to look close. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Patty? Yeah. And Karen? And
Cindy?
Let's see, Patty. And I guess that's Cindy there, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Hey, Cindy, glad to have you. My pretty little wife is sitting here with me. She's going to help me with comments. Tonight we are going to cook a simple little chicken cordon bleu casserole. It's really yummy. It's really good. It's really easy to make, surprisingly. This is not the real expensive chicken cordon bleu that you would think you'd find in a restaurant. It's just a great casserole for you to have for your family for the one evening you want to make it. It doesn't take very long to put it together. It takes about 40 minutes to cook, and it's out and ready to eat. Hey, Opa. There's Opa and Lindy Farmer. Is that Farmer? Yeah, I'm sorry,
she's
y'all.
in Australia.
I'm looking at my phone, so it's kind of small. Susan Doss is here. Hey, glad to have all of y'all. All right, I want to know how many of you got the recipe early and are going to cook with me tonight. That's what I'd like to know.
A lot of them said they've read it and it sounds good. Terry Hamrick says, I've set aside this time to be here.
Great, set aside.
There's
we'll be setting aside a few things here tonight, but I hope that some of you actually did go get the ingredients that you need and can cook along with me, or either watch how I do it and see how it's done. And hey, Wanda.
Trisha's here.
Trisha?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Trisha. I don't have any chocolate cake for you, sorry. There's Dolly Smith. Hey, Dolly, how are you?
Did you read what Dolly said?
No, I can't see that.
She got her feelings hurt.
She, what?
Good evening to the lovely Tate family. Oh, and you too, Mr. Tate. You're no longer a handsome chef since I'm no longer Sweetie.
But you are, Sweetie.
Hey, there's Christopher Tate.
Hey, Chris, how are you? Did your 4 o'clock not show up?
He may be done with it.
Yeah, I got to ride him in the race car today. A few people there. Let's see. Rose Miller, hey. And Lana. And let's see who else is here.
Carol, thank you so much for those stars.
Thank you. Thank you, Carol. There's Michelle. Michelle and Suzanne. I'm trying to read. Y'all have to get my bifocals just right.
Jerry Brickman's here from Oklahoma.
Wow, glad to have all of y'all. Let's get started here. We're going to start by preheating the oven to 350 degrees. So while that's preheating, we're going to make some preparations here.
That was sweet, Susan. Thank you.
Darling, see if you can catch how many people are trying to cook along with me.
Oh.
Would you?
I haven't seen anybody say they're cooking along.
If they do, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'd like to know
Yeah.
who all got their ingredients. Are going to try this tonight, or if you're just going to watch with me and try it again later. All right. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get our block Swiss cheese. Let me get my
Oh, good, Darlene. You're
other
ready.
items here. Now the recipe calls for 8 ounces. Went to the store and they didn't have an 8-ounce bar of Swiss cheese. They had a 12-ounce, so we're just going to cut down what we need here.
I'm laughing at the nose.
And
he likes cheese.
And there's my dog, Sarge. Hey, Sarge. Hey, buddy.
Sarge they're adding the ingredients.
Sarge says, I will take Swiss cheese. I like Swiss cheese.
Oh, Della's cooking with you. She's cooking it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swiss cheese bar. Now, again, this is a 12-ounce bar. We'd only need about 8 ounces, so we're going to use most of this. And I want you to do this. This is something that's really kind of key to this. Please, on this recipe, don't use pre-shredded packaged Swiss cheese. Go get you a bar.
Oh, I called it a bar of cheese.
Okay, so here's the story. Lindy, I called it a bar. Lindy says it's a block of cheese. So, well, you know us guys, it's a bar.
Yeah, socket.
It's like
Muffin pans have sockets.
yeah. So we're gonna shred this ourselves. So I want that shredded, and this is gonna make a difference in the taste of this because that shredded, pre-shredded Swiss cheese has, you know, those packages have a lot of cellulose in them. That's wood chips, just for those that don't know.
Thank you for the stars, Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
And yes, Sherry, I actually posted this recipe this morning. So we always post the recipes.
It was posted on the Tater Buggin' page, wasn't it? Yeah.
And listen, some had asked me, if you go to our taterbuggin.myshopify.com, our online shop, you can find his first 32 recipes. It's probably getting time for me to type up an addendum and have them in there for y'all.
Those probably need to be updated, don't they?
So that you can print it and add it to your own notebook, and then I make those a little cuter, a little, bigger font and everything that you print out. But I also post them that you can download and, just screenshot and make a copy of if you want to do it that way. That's right, Kathy.
All right,
Patty, Dolly, thank you for the stars. She's not too mad at you then.
Thank you, sweetie.
Cindy found biscuits so she can make socket pockets.
Good. Now this recipe has biscuits in it too. If you've seen the recipe, so you got to be prepared for that. I got to tell you, it was kind of slim pickings at the grocery store for biscuits this time when I went.
Oh, they started a stars party. Carol, Dolly, oh my goodness, that's a lot of stars. Thank you.
Thank you, girls. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening.
Angie, I'll need to work on that pretty soon, an addendum. I've got to see how many he's done since that first set.
All right, I have got that. What we need about 2 cups of shredded Swiss. That is what you want to have for this recipe because you're going to use 1/2 in the mixture and then 1/2 as a topping. So let me get this kind of put away here.
Sharon says I quit buying shredded cheese and buy the bar instead.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Like a bar of soap, a bar of cheese.
That's right. Get a bar.
Oh, well, thank you, Michelle, for those stars. Thanks for tossing the taters, Sherry.
Thank y'all for doing that. Thank you for the star party. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to set my Swiss cheese bar aside. And we're going to pick up all these.
He uses man words when he's cooking.
I do. But that's what we do.
Yeah, see, Dolly said I had to forgive the handsome chef after he called me sweetie. And then she sent you stars.
All right. Let me get this Swiss cheese off of here.
Oh, Tina, enjoy those grandbabies. He's making chicken cordon bleu casserole with biscuits tonight. We posted the recipe this morning.
All right, so we've got our Swiss cheese. Now we need 8 ounces. Now this is a Kroger brand, which is our local store here, but it's whipped original cream cheese spread. It makes it a little creamier when you use the spread. Now you can use just regular cream cheese, but this makes it a little creamier and a little more yummy.
Susan, it is a block of cheese. I corrected him the other morning when he was asking about it. He knows that.
Yeah, I know it's actually called a block of cheese. My darling wife corrected me on that. But, it's us guys, that was my preheat oven. Us guys, we have other names for things. All right, so you're going to need a big bowl, because everything gets mixed into one bowl. So we're going to use 8 ounces of this cream cheese spread.
Terry, thank you. Terry Chisholm. Thank you, thank you. Oh, they got your star party. You got stars going off everywhere.
Yay, thank you.
Oh, that's sweet, y'all.
Thank you very much. All right, so I'm going to use 8 ounces of that cream cheese spread. We're going to take 1 cup, a good healthy cup of this Swiss cheese that we just shredded, and we're going to mix that in there because the rest of it you're going to use as a topping, and we're going to start combining those two. Now, one of the tricks that goes along with this is that we need to heat just a little bit.
We're glad you're back, Kathy. We missed you.
Now, I have got this has to be microwaved just for a half a minute, just to begin smoothing this cream cheese out and melting the Swiss cheese. I'm going to hand that to my lovely assistant.
How long?
30 seconds, please, ma'am. And now while she's doing that, because it actually needs to be heated about 2 times 30 seconds, and then about another 20 seconds just to make it nice and smooth.
So I do it 2 times and then 20 seconds?
Yeah, bring it back to me once you get that first 30 seconds done,
okay.
so I can stir it a little bit and kind of combine it.
Okay.
In the meantime, we can start taking our ham, and we're going to start dicing that. Here comes the mixture right quick. Won't take but just a second here, and I can kind of just move that around a little bit. You want to stir and just mix it up a little bit.
Okay, Lori, that's good. Thank you, Char, for the stars.
Because what we want to do is, again, we want to...
Hey, Moidle!
Hey, Moidle!
She said, my fur babies need a bite.
Yeah.
He always gives them a bite. Hi, Linda.
All right. One more time, if you will, please, for 30 seconds. Do it for 35 seconds this time.
Okay.
That should be just fine. That should get us to the consistency that we need. And again, what we want to do is just start to cream that spread, make it a little softer, and then begin to soften the Swiss cheese. And like I said, now we're going to start. We need about, Sarge, you're in the way. We need about 1.5 cups, 2 cups of diced ham, and I've got some ham pieces here that I'm going to just dice up. We're just going to dice those up a little bit because it wouldn't be chicken cordon bleu if it didn't have ham in it. Ready? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so we want to stir this up.
They're starving. Moidle, you know better. They just had their dinner.
All right, that's nice and creamy. That really turned out just right. So it's 30 seconds the first time, stir it up a little bit, and then put it back in for 35 seconds. And it gets to the right consistency. Now we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of milk. Go writing this down.
They've already got it.
All right. So we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of milk. Just pour that right in there.
Lorianne, I'm just tired today. I feel better. We've just been going non-stop. I think I'm exhausted.
We have been on a roller coaster with our in-laws.
This has been a week. 3 appointments in 1 week is a lot.
So now I want you to stir that mixture up.
Hello, Isabel.
And once you start stirring it, once you get it beginning to stir, then you can, I'm just getting everything off my spoon here. And then I want you to take a whisk and whisk this.
Y'all see that?
Y'all didn't see that.
Rita Burmeister said, is ham the cordon part or the blue part?
You know, I'm not really sure. I'm not French.
We're not that fancy,
I'm
are
not
we?
French.
Moito, you tell us.
Yeah, Moira, what's Cordon Bleu?
Oh, Elizabeth, I'm so sorry. I hope you get to feeling better.
All right. At this point, once you've started mixing that up, I want you to add the ranch seasoning. This is just a dry seasoning mix. We're going to add a whole package. Okay?
Holly, we had this about a week ago. Well, a little bit over a week ago, and it is so good. It was a hit next door, too.
It's delicious. Now we're going to stir this all up. Mix that ranch dressing in there real good into your cheese and cream cheese. This is going to begin to soften up and get creamy. It's going to be. It will continue to be a little lumpy, so don't worry about that. But
hi, Maria. Yeah, blue is a blue cheese, but we don't. There's no blue cheese.
There's no blue cheese in this one. I don't know how that goes. All right, so we're done with the whisk. Let me.
Hey, Sarah, that's okay. Yeah, I wondered, Julie. Moidle, sorry. She said it doesn't really have anything to do with the ingredients.
All right, I'm going to go back to my ham now and complete dicing this up.
All right, Janice. Okay, I understand you got to feed those critters.
I understand, and it seems to work out best in what I've done to dice this up kind of small. And then we're going to put that right in this mixture. We're going to put it right in that mixture.
Oh, blue ribbon. Listen, it's Cindy. Cordon Bleu actually means blue ribbon. I never knew that.
All
and
right.
I took French.
Okay.
So, there you go.
So there's that. All right. So we're going to put the ham in there. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open our can of biscuits. We're going to bust open a can of biscuits.
Oh, Cecile, that sounds good too. How are you feeling,
Somewhere.
Cecile? Yeah.
Now, well, I meant to show. Oh, there we go. All right, I meant to show you that I'm using. Let's see if I can get that flaky jumbo biscuits. Now I had to use our Kroger brand because they didn't have any Pillsbury or any other one, so it's just
Grab
flaky.
whatever biscuits you can get right now, I guess. Huh?
That's right. You got to take what you can get your hands on.
Yeah.
Flaky jumbo biscuits with buttermilk, if you can get those. Now, I'll say, if you can't find them, use the regular biscuits. It doesn't even have to have buttermilk. It's just a flavor thing that will help you if you get the buttermilk. All right, let me get rid of some trash here.
Well, same here, Dolly. I took 4 years of it too, but you know, that's been a minute ago.
All right, we're going to take each one of these biscuits and divide it into 6 pieces. So make a cut and a cut, and then one cut through the middle, and then kind of separate those little pieces, and we're going to put those in our mixture as we go. So I don't know, can you see this? I make one cut, and then another cut, and then an opposite cut right down the middle and make 6 little pieces.
The morning after he made the monkey bread last week. I guess it was last Saturday morning. He heated up some monkey bread pieces and turned and dropped a whole chunk of monkey bread.
Chunk of biscuit.
Oh, Sarge was a happy dog.
It was a happy dog. All right, well, just 6 pieces. Add them to the mixture.
Sarah, y'all are sweet to ask. His appointment went well. This was with his primary doctor. Yesterday was a cardiologist. He told us as we left this one, he said, next time, y'all can just leave me at home. Y'all come and leave me at home or something like that. But We went and got them steak and baked potato and salad after that, and he was a happy man. So.
Yeah, he was a happy man.
And then Gerald went and got his car for him. So.
He rebuilt a 1971 Mustang Mach 1 from the ground up. Spent a ton of money on it.
It's been a work in progress for how many years?
27 years.
27 years. And he's now to a point where he can't drive it.
I got it home, but he can't drive it because he's just too weak to push the clutch on it. Okay, so we got our biscuits in there.
He loves that car. He also has what's it, a 93?
93 Mustang.
He's a Mustang man.
All right, so the next thing that we need is some chicken to make this chicken Cordon Bleu. So what I've done is I pre-grilled 2 very healthy chicken breasts. They, I picked real nice healthy chicken breasts because I like a lot of chicken in this. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to cut this into very small, here. There you go. All right, Pete, your turn. There you go.
Oh, Sarah's a Mustang lover also. Hi, Phyllis from Kentucky. Yeah, I think ours do too, Kathy. Anything that would get them some food. And I think, yeah, our Beau is feeling better today too. We had to he's on a lot of medicine now.
Yeah, we had to change his food up a little bit. All right, what I want you to do is cut these chicken bites into about 1/2 inch squares. And as you cut those, just put them in your mixture. And then we're going to very carefully fold these in because you don't want to tear the biscuits up real bad.
All right, Ruth Cunningham says, hey, good looking, what you got cooking?
We are cooking chicken Cordon Bleu casserole with biscuits, which means it's not a delicate.
I'll be honest, I have never been a real fan of chicken Cordon Bleu.
Yeah, tell them about that.
And so when he told me a little over a week ago he was thinking about making this for y'all, Sue, it was posted this morning. So I didn't really say a lot. I just kind of crinkled my nose.
She did crinkle her nose a little bit.
I was not a big fan of it, and he made it that night, and oh, it was so good.
Yeah, it's just it's one of those comfort food kind of casseroles, not hard to make, and
we have tough critics next door. I'm telling you, they don't want spicy. They don't want, what all are their criteria?
Well,
but they loved it.
Anything I tell them I'm cooking, they go, "What's in it?"
Yeah.
So I have to say, sometimes I say, if I bring it over here, you better eat it.
Are you serious, Dolly? I have never ever heard that. Now I won't be able to get that out of my head.
What?
I read recently to watch out for chicken breasts or any chicken with those red marks, the little red spots. They said that's where they had ticks pulled off of them and not to buy them. That came from a cooking site, but I can't remember for sure which one.
I haven't seen any red spots.
No, but I know what she's talking about. I've seen them on
Really?
chicken before, yeah. Oh, wow, Ginger, that's
We
great.
about got this done here.
Yeah, you were. Izzy Sue, her husband's a picky eater. Now, see, that's what I thought, Diane. I thought it was just veins or, I don't know. Hey, Carrie. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see yours. If y'all aren't in the art journaling journey yet, you're missing out. We are having a blast already.
Here,
And while he's throwing food to the dogs, y'all don't forget Sunday at 2 Central, 2 o'clock Central. We're filling the kitchen with fun friends here.
Oh, yeah.
And there's going to be 5 of us live at one time. We don't know. It's going to be a free-for-all.
That's going to be a free-for-all,
It's
y'all.
going to be a party.
It's going to be Lindy, who is, of course, Tater Bugging. We're going to have Lee with Turquoise Valentine. We're going to have Moidle with September Morn. We're going to have Trish with
Love and Life Jewelry.
Love and Life Jewelry.
And Elizabeth.
And Elizabeth.
And Elizabeth's going to share with y'all what she's been doing.
Yeah. So it's going to be fun.
Moidle, that sounds good. I'm glad you are, because mine aren't that healthy, the things I'm going to fix tomorrow.
All right. So once you've got all your meat in here, I want you to fold this kind of in. We're going to fold it gently. We're not going to stir it and beat it. We're just going to kind of fold it together. So you don't want to tear up the biscuit chunks in there.
Benny, it is a little different. It's a casserole form. It's got biscuits in it. It's kind of like a southernized version. I think it is a southern version of Cordon Bleu, but it really is quite tasty. All right, so we folded that together. Y'all excuse me a minute. Let me get my hands clean again. Yeah, that's on Sunday, Carol. I need to post again about that tomorrow. It's on Sunday at 2 o'clock Central. Sue, your husband sounds kind of like
Back
me.
up. Back up, y'all.
I'll eat lettuce and
Back up.
some avocado, but...
All right, so I'm gonna...
Save you a bite of what, Moidle? Some of this? There'll be plenty.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some stuff out of the way here.
And y'all, he's headed up to the cabin after this, so I'm gonna need some prayers that my stepdad doesn't fall while he's gone.
Yeah.
Or we gotta call in Chris. He's gonna have to. He knows he's on duty, so I'm just nervous. Well, you'll have some, Moidle. I'm sure we'll have plenty of it still Sunday.
Who, by the way, Chris, is he or isn't he?
We're not sure yet, but Chris is taking his job very seriously.
He is?
And he is working on what he's going to cook for y'all next. Oh, I'm so glad. Who said that? Barb. I'm so glad.
All right. So the big bowl is quite full. And again, we've just kind of folded this in. Huh?
It's quite full.
It's quite full.
There's your sister.
Don't want to stir it. You want to just, again, fold, take it, turn it in. All right, so our next thing to do
Hey, sis.
is to take a real nice 9x13
But it
baking
has to
dish.
be a nice one.
It has to be a nice one. My wife has a real nice one here.
I think he might, Barb. He has another job, another part-time job. He's kind of starting later on Sunday, but he may make an appearance. I don't know.
All right, I'm going to take some olive oil spray and just spray this dish a little bit so it doesn't all stick real bad.
Lori Ann, we're trying to avoid that, but if we have to, we'll have to, you know.
Trying to avoid...
calling the police for a lift assist.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We're trying to keep his dignity just as much as we possibly can.
Much as we can.
Yeah. Hey, Christine.
All right, so we're going to take all of this now and we're going to spoon it kind of gently into this casserole dish.
Yeah, Moidle, that's all right. The cabin is Mr. Moidle's hunting place. And those boys need a weekend off. They've all been working so hard. And so they need a little R&R up there.
Just doing a little escape.
Yeah, they're just having fun, Darlene. They're not, hunting season's over, but they're just relaxing. They deserve it.
We are just...
Monday is going to be my day. My day,
That's right.
I'm not doing anything today.
All right, so we emptied our bowl. Let me...
They think, Dolly says, I think we should call him Mr. Magic.
Who?
Jody, because he's Moidle's Magic, so
Oh.
he's Mr. Magic.
Mr. Magic.
That sounds like he's Chippendales.
All right, so we're just going to take this kind of push it down into the casserole dish and smooth it out a little bit.
Now, back in the day when our two boys were here, yeah, this would be gone in a night.
Oh yeah, this is one the kids will love. It's just the right kind of taste for kids and us grown-ups too.
isn't it crazy? My baby my oldest baby just turned 33, and my baby's gonna be 31 here in just a couple of days.
All right.
That's okay, Dolly. He likes to stay busy. Y'all are keeping him busy.
All right, so we got that all in there. So take the rest of your shredded cheese, and we're gonna sprinkle that across the top kind of evenly.
Rudy's playing with Sarge. He's having a big time.
Just kind of sprinkle that evenly. You should have roughly a cup or so, but listen, use whatever you want, however much you want. You can never have too much cheese.
You almost said mama again.
Yeah.
They're saying Brother Taterbuggin, Mr. Moidle, Mr. Magic, whatever you want to call Jody. That's what she was talking about, Barb. Yeah, there's a pond Rita. Did you see his post this morning?
All right, folks. So what we have now is a casserole dish full Swiss cheese on top. Now, we're going to take some breadcrumbs. We're going to take some breadcrumbs and sprinkle those into a crust on the top. These will toast real pretty. The cheese is going to bubble up and brown. The breadcrumbs are going to toast and it'll be real nice and pretty. Have a little crunch on the top. Again, you know, you can be very generous with the breadcrumbs. There's really no measurement for it. It's kind of as needed. Okay? And like I said, I kind of like to put just enough to make a little bit of a crust on the top. All right, that's good by me. And then we're going to pop this in the oven. On our oven, it takes 40 minutes for this to brown real pretty. You want it to go to the top to go to a golden brown. You'll see it start bubbling up. It'll go to just a pretty golden brown. Move, Pete. Move, Pete.
Moidle is loving this. Moidle, if you want some, you come on over.
Come
Get
on
in the
over.
car and head this way.
That'll be Penny. All right, so we're gonna pop that in there.
Any certain breadcrumbs?
Actually, you can use plain breadcrumbs. You can use panko. You can use Italian breadcrumbs. Anything that you want to use. I use just plain breadcrumbs. That's what I've always put on there.
Bonnie, not usually. Sometimes we do, but most of the time he does the cooking, and I don't hate it. I did it for like 20 some odd years. I don't hate it.
All right, now that we've got that in the oven, I'm gonna put up a few perishable things here, like the milk and all.
Penny Williams said, need to drizzle some butter over those crumbs. Are you sure you ain't Southern?
Yeah, that would make them brown up a little better, I guess. But it's going to be in there for 30, 40, well, actually 40 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't have any complaints about it last time.
No, we didn't. I didn't, fortunately.
Char, I know. How does it happen so fast?
All right, y'all excuse me. I'm just putting up the things that need to be refrigerated.
Yes, Barb, we have used panko instead of breadcrumbs. We sure have. Hey,
Oh.
Dee. Oh, favorite day of the week is Friday, right? Oh, I'm trying to keep up with questions. I might have missed somebody's. Oh, your hubby loves to cook too. Yes, Bonnie. Okay, what's the temperature that you're cooking it on?
350 degrees for 40 minutes.
Yes, that's what I think too, Betty Sue. I was telling somebody this morning it would be great with a little side salad.
And I think it'd be good. It's great by itself. Let me say that. Us Southerners do a lot of casseroles. We just eat them by themselves. But a greenery, some air fried green beans like Chris made, some roasted asparagus, roasted broccoli, air fried, something like that on the side. Like Lindy said, a little side salad, a little house salad.
Oh, Janice, that's so sweet. Sue said, so is there dessert?
There's not dessert tonight.
No, Amy, it was posted this morning. We did it backwards this time because somebody had asked.
Yep, they wanted it. They wanted the recipe early.
Yes, I posted it this morning, Tina.
But it's there.
Yep.
There for you this time. No waiting. So y'all can have this weekend. Okay, so through
the magic
of television, we have a casserole.
The one for our parents.
Yeah. And you want it to brown real nice on the top like that. And my dear wife is so hungry, I'm going to let her have some of that right now to try it for me.
Heat it up?
Yes.
No, just put the top on. I want the one that's coming out of the oven.
You do?
Yeah, give the whole one to Mom and Dad.
Okay, well, you got to wait on it for 40 minutes, right?
Oh, no, I can't wait 40 minutes. Okay, let's heat some up.
That's what I thought.
I am on empty. Y'all have not eaten a bite of food today, and don't tell Carrie. I just haven't stopped long enough to eat. There was never a moment to even shove food in my face.
Well, let me...
Cheryl, I bet you Cindy's going to come along and post that for it. Oh, well, I'm right here for the laptop. What am I talking about? I can do it. Sorry, Cindy. I bet she beats me down.
This was done earlier today so that I could show it to you and so I could plate it for you.
Yeah, I just want it heated up a little bit. I'm going to have to nuke it a little bit, Dolly.
Here you go. If you want to do that.
I just want to heat it up.
And then I'll slice you up some green onions to garnish
Don't
it
you
with.
do it.
Yeah.
Not for me.
If you like a garnish, you can use parsley, but the recipe suggests that you use green onions, slice those up into little chunks, and that comes out really good and is really tasty on top of it. Salt and pepper to taste. If you notice there's no seasoning that goes in there other than the ranch seasoning, which I think has some salt in it, but once you get it out of the oven and you're ready to serve it, you'll probably want to maybe a little bit of salt, more pepper, just to get the flavor in there, that little seasoning flavor in there. But it makes a huge, wonderful casserole. Great big plate of it. I'm taking this one up to the cabin this weekend.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I told you that.
I forgot.
Yep.
I forgot. So I have to split ours with my parents.
Yeah, you do.
Moidle, you might not get any.
Moidle gets plenty. There'll be plenty. There's you a fork. Now taste that and tell me what you think.
Yeah, Penny's down with the green onions. I remembered that.
Yeah, she likes. Does Penny like the green onions or no?
She loves them.
Oh yeah, I love them. I love green onions on top of chili and this and all kinds of things. So how is it?
Let me see.
Let me see. Oh darn. She's so hungry right now. I think she'd eat like a doorknob. I don't know.
That's the new darn.
That's udon?
Mm-hmm.
It's good. This is a great casserole. Easy to, as you can see, easy to fix. It's harder waiting on it to cook than it is to put it together. Sarge, don't get in Mom's plate now.
No, you're going to have to fight me for this one.
You're liable to lose another ear there, buddy boy.
Carrie said, remind him that you need to eat this weekend.
Yep.
Yes, they kind of taste like dumplings in there.
Yeah, it gets a bready kind of dumpling. And it's got the chicken, the ham, and all the the ranch in there, the Swiss cheese.
I love that Swiss
cheese spread. Good. No, I've got plenty over here. Is it good?
It's hot. I got it hot.
Yeah, you got it hot. We don't have as many viewers tonight as usual. everybody off? Is it a bad time?
I don't know. Are they getting tired of us?
I don't know. I hope not.
I hope
I'm gonna have
not.
to get Chris back over here. Is what I'm gonna have to do, isn't it?
Hey, there's our friend Yvonne from Southern Designs and Fine.
Hey, Yvonne.
I'm eating it right now, Yvonne. He just took it. He just finished it.
Yep. It's in the oven now for another 30-something minutes, and it'll come out nice and hot. And I'll get her a nice warm plate of it at that time too.
No, this will be enough, I'm sure. It doesn't hurt me to miss a couple of meals.
There'll be a whole casserole here. You can tell Moidle to come on over here. Moidle, come on over here. Come on.
Save some for Yvonne.
Yep.
Joyce! Kristen, we have the start of it. We have his first 32 recipes and a downloadable cookbook on our in our online shop. And I'm going to do addendums to those every 10 to 15 recipes, which is probably about now. So I need to get on that maybe next week. So you can print them and put them in a notebook. I even made you a cover photo.
Yeah, you can print it out.
And then you can just add to it every time I come out with one.
Spent a lot of time on that. Let me see if I can see some of these comments.
Ginger said, could I put the biscuits on top?
The biscuits on top. Well, you can do that. I like the recipe where they're just kind of all mixed in there. But yes, you can do it that way. I think I've seen a recipe that way.
With the breadcrumbs on top, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
If I did that, I wouldn't put the breadcrumbs.
You need to feed Cecile and Richard. Yes, we're going to do that. Yeah, we are. And
well, they had a big steak for lunch. So
Barb, thank you. She said we never get tired of you. Could I put what was that? Biscuits on top? Yeah, I just saw that one. Never get tired. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Brenda, check out the online shop for the first 32 recipes. Candy, you can find this recipe. I posted it this morning on the Tater Bugging page.
On the Tater Bugging page, yep.
Penny
right there.
said, when will you make us some shrimp and grits? She's having a craving. Well, we got an issue there.
Well, we have an issue there. I would do that, but Lindy has an aversion to shrimp. She had a bad deal with those. She got food poisoning from
It was my favorite food.
some grilled shrimp that we had over in Hot Springs a few years ago, and she can't eat them anymore. But the girl's from Mobile, Alabama, and she just loves shrimp up until that point. And
I could eat shrimp every day.
she was so very bad sick with that food poisoning, and now she can't even take the smell of them. So we don't get to do that anymore.
Thank you, Michelle. Yes, he does make ribs, Barb.
Julie says no shrimp. Moidle.
Yeah, she does not like seafood.
Moidle does not like seafood either. Let's see.
I like fish, but it's this shrimp I can't.
Is that
do.
coconut pie in there? Oh, no.
I love lobster and crab and all that, but I just can't.
Can't do shrimp.
Do shrimp now.
Well, listen, I know it's kind of a short version of it today, but it's so easy to do. This recipe is really easy, and it really is yummy.
Ginger, just don't do the biscuits. It'll still be good. She can't do dumplings.
Can't do dumplings?
Leave that out. I think it would still be good.
Leave it out. Mix the
Julie, Moidle said, I meant for Lindy. No shrimp for Lindy.
Oh.
She was with us when, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could do the recipe without the biscuits in there if you'd like. Just put everything else in there and...
Char, it won't be $10 every time. It was $10 the first go around because there were 32 recipes, and I typed and I typed and I typed, so the addendum will not be that much.
Right. It'd be much, much simpler.
Ooh, yeah, Penny, now you're talking. Penny said, how about lobster and grits?
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, that sounds good. Crab and grits.
Crab and grits.
Yeah.
Crab's my favorite.
Some she crab grits.
Soup. Mm-hmm.
Soup.
She had that in Charleston
crab soup.
and loved
Yeah,
it.
that was delicious. All right, we're not going to keep you good folks because, again, it was kind of a short program today. I hope you try this recipe. I hope you put it in front of your family and they just love it. The kids really should. It's a great, tasty little thing. We appreciate your support as always. We appreciate you looking in and watching. I appreciate you watching me
We appreciate
bumble
you.
through the kitchen here. Lindy always appreciates you watching her live. She'll be back Sunday, remember, with all the girls.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a hoot. What it's gonna be, you can't imagine all 5 of those girls together at one table trying to do some kind of craft. And
We're not crafting. We're eating.
Yeah.
We're eating and visiting. That's too much.
yeah, it's just gonna be a gab session. Well, I'm glad I'm gonna be out of town then.
Y'all can ask questions, laugh with us. We're just here to chat.
What did Michelle say? Have a good evening. Thank you. You all of you try to catch Lindy and them Sunday, and we'll see you then. Okay? We love you.
Bye, everybody. Love you.
Thank you for your support. Bye-bye.